Greetings from the Mount Vernon High School Counseling Department. Today you will learn about the registration process for the upcoming 2019-2020 school year. Today's presentation is designed to help you prepare for registration and make informed decisions about which courses to sign up for. You will need the following 4 items to complete your course registration: a course request worksheet, a course catalog, an elective sheet, and a crystal report, which will provide you with an overview of your graduation requirements. Teachers, if you have not done so already, please hand these out now. Keep in mind that this PowerPoint is full of useful links to help you get through the registration process. Come back to this presentation anytime by going to the Mount Vernon High School homepage, then selecting Class Registration Course Catalog under the School Links section of the website. Before we get started, let's take a closer look at the graduation requirements here at Mount Vernon High School. Every student needs 4 English credits to graduate, 3 math credits, 3 science credits, 3.5 social studies credits, 2 PE credits, 0.5 health credits, 1 occupational or CTE credit, 1 credit in digital communications, 1 credit of fine arts, 1 credit of fine arts or a PPR credit, 2 credits of world language or PPR credits, and 8 additional elective credits, totaling to 30 credits. In addition to these credits, students need to pass the Math SBA and English SBA tests. The class of 2021 and beyond must also pass the Science SBA test. Another requirement is completing a Washington State history course. This requirement is typically met in middle school. If you were not living in Washington State during middle school or simply did not meet this requirement, you should register for this class. Your crystal report will indicate if you've passed this requirement or not. More detailed instructions on how to read and use your crystal report will be given shortly. Lastly, all students must complete their high school and beyond plan requirement by completing ongoing assignments in career cruising. Students must also complete a culminating project during their senior year. An important tool for selecting your classes is the course catalog. The course catalog is available on the Mount Vernon High School website. Visit the Mount Vernon High School homepage and under School Links, select the course catalog link. The course catalog is grouped by subject matter. For every course offered at Mount Vernon High School, there's a detailed explanation of the course. Here's how the course catalog descriptions help you choose the best classes for you. We're going to use advanced foods as an example. First, you'll see the course code. This one is HEC 204. When registering for classes, make sure that this number is copied exactly. Next is a description detailing what skills you'll practice and learn in this course. After the description is a great deal of important information. You can see that Advanced Foods is a semester-long class, and it is worth 0.5 credits. Another important piece of information is the course prerequisite. This course requires that you first take beginning foods. This means that you cannot register for advanced foods until you have completed and passed beginning foods. Additionally, this course is targeted for juniors and seniors. This means that you should consider other courses if you're a freshman or sophomore. Now let's look at your crystal report. This document shows the graduation requirements you've met, as well as the requirements you still need to satisfy. Use this as a guide for which courses to register for next year. For juniors, this is especially important to review so that you know what credits you need to graduate. For incoming freshmen, you will not have this document since you haven't taken any courses at the high school. The example report that you see here is a senior student who has met all of their graduation requirements. Let's go ahead and use the English section of this document as an example to learn how to read the report. If we follow the row that says English, we can see the total number of English credits required, which is 4. We skip the next column, and then in the third, we see how many credits have already been completed. This student has completed 3 credits of English. Next, we see the in progress column. IP is what it's labeled. This indicates how many credits the student is enrolled in currently. Lastly, we have the remaining credits column, which tells us how many credits still need to be completed before graduation. This document will also indicate if you did not receive credit for a required course. If this is true for you, you should include the course as part of your course requests for next year. The remainder of your Crystal report lists all of the elective credits you have taken that do not fulfill a specific graduation requirement. Additionally, the 2 tables at the bottom of the report indicate if you have passed the state assessments and other graduation requirements. Review the left table labeled Assessments. If the assessment indicates not passed, you will need to take the SBA test again to meet this requirement. Now review the table titled Milestone Completion. If Washington State History shows as not met, include in your class request worksheet and plan to take it the following year. Feel free to contact your school counselor by making an appointment or sending them an email if you have any additional questions or concerns. All right, now that we've covered how to use helpful tools like the course catalog and Crystal report, let's talk about how to get registered for classes. Make sure you have your course request worksheet in front of you. Be sure to write in your full name, your current grade, and contact information so that we can get a hold of you if any questions arise. On the worksheet is a table that has 16 empty boxes. Each of these boxes represents the classes you'll be registering for next year. You will take 8 classes in each semester. You will notice that some boxes are filled in for you. These are required classes that all students in your class will register for. Other boxes have a watermarked course. These are suggested courses, groups of courses, to stay on track for graduation. For courses that are 1 semester long, you can fill them in either for semester 1 or semester 2's column. They will be added to your schedule wherever they fit, regardless of where they are listed. You'll use your Crystal report, elective sheet, and course catalog to complete your course request worksheet. Please also choose 4 alternate courses. These courses will be used if a course doesn't fit into your schedule. There's a good chance that these courses will be used in your schedule, so choose wisely. Additionally, PPR stands for Personalized Pathway. A PPR course is a course that helps you with a specific post-high school career or educational outcome. You'll see that there is a specific column for PPR after each semester's classes. Please place a check mark next to the class or classes that you feel are a PPR for your chosen plan. Lastly, please have your parent or guardian sign the course request worksheet. Be sure to keep your classes balanced for next year. As you're selecting your classes, keep the following considerations in mind. First, involvement. In high school, students are involved in many different things. Some do sports, clubs, or other performing arts like acting, band, choir, and orchestra. You may also be working and volunteering in our community. If you are or plan to be involved in any of these fun adventures, make sure you understand the ways that they impact your daily life, both in terms of time and stress. Secondly is life. Life can throw many things our way. Some of these things are good, other times not so good. Either way, these big life shifts cause stress. Every student handles stress differently. Consider how stress affects you and plan accordingly. Also consider your level of organization. If your organization needs some improvement, take the time to find an organizational system that works for you. Make sure you also have a healthy sleeping pattern. 8 to 10 hours is a good goal to strive for. Last, we have time. Keep the number 1,440 in mind. All of us have 1,440 minutes in a day. Be realistic about your involvement. what life throws at you, and your class selections. Make sure your classes are pushing you to grow as a student so you're making the most of your 1,440 minutes, but not pushing you down and asking more of you than you can give of your 1,140 minutes. The choices you make now will impact your future opportunities, one of which being college. Colleges like to see you add rigor over time. They don't like to see you drop AP, honors, and/or year-long courses. Dropping these classes at semester or any time in between sends the message that you're not prepared to take hard classes and are not capable of problem solving and taking on a challenge. The goal is to send the message to colleges that you're self-aware, you're motivated, and you're growth-oriented. Choosing classes that take into consideration outside involvement, life changes, and appropriate challenge are the most important thing you can do for your present and future self. Students sometimes ask about early release. At Mount Vernon High School, all students are expected to sign up and attend all 8 classes each semester. 9th through 11th graders are not considered for early release or late arrival. Seniors who are on track may complete an application for early release or late arrival. Avid, college-bound, and athletes are considered on a case-by-case basis. You can see your counselor or Avid teacher for further consideration. Accurately and thoughtfully completing your course registration form is critical to ensure that you get the classes you want. Schedule changes will not be accepted next year, except for the following reasons. Your schedule is incomplete, you're enrolled in a course you have already taken, you have not met the prerequisites for the class you are currently enrolled in, you are missing a class required for graduation, or you were placed in the wrong level of a core class like math, English, or science. If one of these circumstances applies to you, then you may fill out a schedule change request form. Schedules will only be changed for the first 6 days of the semester. As you can see, it's very important that you choose your classes and class alternates thoughtfully. We understand that this is a lot of information, and it gives you a lot to consider as you start making choices about your course registration for the 1920 school year. If you have questions about scheduling, counselors will be available in the College and Career Center on February 7th, 8th, 14th, 21st, and 28th during both lunches, as well as before and after school during the month of February. Drop in anytime to ask your questions. Counselors are happy to meet with you. For juniors and seniors, there are additional options besides only taking courses at the high school. Juniors and seniors may enroll in Running Start. Running Start offers you the opportunity to take college-level courses to earn credit for both your high school diploma and a college degree without paying tuition. Students may be full-time or part-time Running Start students. Registration for Fall Quarter Running Start is due in the spring. If you're interested in Running Start, an information session will be held February 27th at 6 p.m. here at Mount Vernon High School in the auditorium. Students planning to enroll in Running Start still need to complete an entire course request worksheet. The Northwest Career and Technical Academy is another opportunity for juniors and seniors. The Northwest Career and Technical Academy is an extension of high school where innovative educational opportunities are available. Programs offered will provide you with the skills, knowledge, and professional leadership training necessary for the workplace or continuing education through an apprenticeship, community college, or university. The Academy is tuition-free for high school students. However, some programs may have industry-related costs or lab fees. The programs include aerospace manufacturing, animal care and handling, applied medical sciences, automotive services, construction and skilled trades, criminal justice, culinary arts, dental assisting, fire sciences and EMS, marine services, veterinary assisting, and video game development. Applications are available in the counseling office. Again, students planning to attend NCTA still need to complete an entire course request worksheet. Course request worksheets are required of all students as part of registration. Here's a simple breakdown of the 3 main steps in the registration process. First, we're learning how to select courses right now. After this video, you'll have time to work on your course request worksheet. There are also numerous times to get help from your counselor. Second, bring your course request worksheet to school on your registration day. Do not lose this paper. Seriously, it's important. If you lose it, print out another from the registration tab on the Mount Vernon High School website. This paper is required to register for classes. Lastly, you'll enter all course requests via Skyward in class with the assistance of counselors. We're about to give you some free time to work on beginning to select your classes for next year. Remember to use your Crystal Report to make sure you're meeting graduation requirements and using the course catalog to learn about courses that might interest you and help you to explore potential career options. All of the necessary materials are available through the registration website. This means you can work on your schedule at any time, anywhere. You'll want to keep these important dates in mind as we move forward. Refer back to this slide to help you keep track of these dates so that you can access help from counselors and other staff and come prepared for registration. Lastly, here's an important list of contacts to help you through the registration process. Remember, when you're in doubt, just ask. Our goal here at Mount Vernon High School is to help you develop the skills that are necessary to be successful wherever life takes you, both here in high school and beyond. Course registration is a really important piece of that puzzle, as it allows you to explore courses that inspire you to think critically, to pursue excellence, and equip yourself for success and happiness. At this time, please use your Crystal Report, your elective sheet, the course catalog, and your course registration worksheet to begin making course selections. Happy registering, and go Bulldogs!